Hey, welcome back to another set of Cooking with Tovia. I'm going to show you guys how to make black-eyed peas in a slow cooker. All the ingredients for today's recipe will be listed in the description box as well as through the ticker that will pop up inside of this video. So I have 1 pound of black-eyed peas that I've already rinsed and sorted. I didn't soak my black-eyed peas. I never soak my beans. But if you do soak your beans, you will need to cook them about 2 hours less of the time that I'll state in the video. So I have my black-eyed peas. To my black-eyed peas, I'm gonna add my bouillon packets, and I'm using 2 packets of bouillons. These 2 packets will be enough to make 4 cups of broth. So it'll make 2 cups of broth per packet. So I have chicken bouillon. Now, if you don't want to use bouillon, you can use a total of 7 cups of low-sodium chicken stock. But I'm only using 2. So I'm going to add 7 cups of hot water. I'm just using hot water because I want the bouillon to dissolve. After adding the bouillon, add that in the water, I'm just going to stir so everything is dissolved. So I have here leftover chuck roast that I had made for the Christmas holidays. So this is going to be my main flavor base. So I'm just going to add that leftover chuck roast in there. You can use ham, you can use bacon, ham hocks, hog jaws. You can use chicken sausage. The choice is yours. So I have a couple of tablespoons of onion powder along with a half a teaspoon of dried oregano. Also, I have 2 cloves of garlic that I've sliced, as well as 2 large white onions. And I just picked, like a little small handful of some fresh cilantro. I love cilantro; it'll give it so much flavor. And finally, I'm gonna add about 2 teaspoons of liquid smoke. Just gonna stir so everything's dissolved. Put my lid on my slow cooker. I'm going to set this on high, and then we're just going to let this go for about 7 hours. If you pre-soak your beans, then you would need to let them go for about 4.5 hours if you pre-soak them. So we're going to do this on high. Alright, so my black-eyed peas are done. I checked them a little bit earlier, and they're done. They took about 5 hours and 15 minutes for them to cook in my particular slow cooker, and I did cook this on high. So they're done. So I'm going to scoop out about a cup of those beans. It smells so good. So I'm going to just take a fork. I'm just going to mash the beans up. So I have the beans completely mashed up, and I'm just going to add that back to my slow cooker. And I just scooped out like about a cup of those beans. Give everything a stir. And just mashing the beans up and adding it to it will just give the texture and just make everything really creamy. Now, as the beans sit and cool, it will thicken up even more. So see, they've been cooling now for about 15 minutes after I've stirred in those beans, and it will get super thick. So if you let this really sit and cool overnight, the gravy and the beans will be super thick, and it will be so perfect. But we're going to serve this with some rice and cornbread, so we'll be right back. So here's the black-eyed peas. I'm going to give this a quick taste test. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you're new. Don't forget to check out my previous videos, and also leave a comment. So here we go. Give this a taste. Wow. They're delicious. They're tender, full of flavor. Have all those leftovers flavors from that roast that I threw in there. It's perfectly seasoned. I didn't have any additional salt to this. And I did garnish the top with a cilantro leaf, so that way there's cilantro in there. But this is fantastic. Please give this recipe a try. Thank you so much for watching and supporting, and Happy New Year's.